Am I the asshole for telling my family that they never cared about my birthday before? Why should it matter now? My teen female-S parents divorced when I was about 6. It was 50-50 custody split, with my mom wasting no time to get remarried to my stepdad. My stepdad had children already: Alex 15 male, Violet 16 female, and Mabel 17 female. I was relentlessly bullied by them for various things I couldn't control: having a speech impediment, having less expensive clothes, only being to see my dad on weekends, etc. My mom and stepdad didn't do anything to stop it, and essentially told me kids will be kids then, kept it pushing. My mom would lightly scold Violet and Mabel if they hurt me while playing, but wouldn't do anything more. I had to watch as they got far more expensive gifts for birthdays and Christmas, and actually what they wanted from their wish list, whilst I got the bare minimum of necessities and would only get something I actually wanted from my dad, but he could only go so far due to making to X less than what my stepdad makes. I appreciated it nonetheless. I didn't even get to properly enjoy my cake, or rather cupcakes, that my mom made to cut down on costs because my siblings ate it before I could get seconds. I was never allowed a party because my friends were too messy and loud. Around age 10, I pretty much stopped expecting them to put effort into my birthday and just kinda let it pass by whenever I was with them. Yesterday was my 18th birthday, and I decided to spend it with my friends, boyfriend, and dad. I was out all day and came back at around nearly 10 p.m. My mom was waiting for me with my stepdad and pretty much blew up on me for not spending the day with them. Apparently, they prepared a small celebration for me that got wasted because I wasn't there. They were both going off on me for being inconsiderate and ungrateful. In the middle of their little rant, I had snapped that they never fucking cared about my birthday. All these years, why should this one matter now? They were in shock, and that gave me an opportunity to go to my room and sleep. I woke up to texts from my grandparents and aunt saying that I was disrespectful for saying that and ungrateful for anything my mom and stepdad did for me. Edit. Just to be clear, I put my step-siblings' current ages within the post, not the ages when they were bullying me. It made sense to me when I made this post, but I understand how it could be confusing. Response 1. Consider texting them back with everything you've said here. Do this in a factual way. Start with the fact that you haven't had a birthday party and have had minimal effort from them. Point out that if they wanted to do something with you, they should have told you, should have made arrangements. Ask them if they were aware of this all through the years. It's unkind of your mother to allow the continual bullying to take place. And it's clear that your stepdad was okay with treating you like a second-class citizen all these years, and your mother let this happen, not the asshole. Response 2. I guarantee that the relatives haven't been given a factual version of what has been happening. If they have been, and are still going after original poster, then they're complicit and should only be sent an accounting of the truth. If it helps original poster, then again, look at the lack of communication for all of this. Did the unparents not text original poster when she never came by? Even if this was meant to be a surprise party, why didn't they ensure that original poster would be at their house at a specific time, or involve original poster's friends? Did they just assume that OP has no life or other people in it, since they can't be arsed to pay attention? I'm glad that OP does have a caring dad and good friends. Going forward, OP knows exactly who's in her corner, and who will use her own birthday as an excuse to make her feel small yet again. Response 3. Probably stepdad told your mom that she was responsible for you, and he wouldn't provide anything extra. Meanwhile, she was probably reaping the child support benefits off her dad, so he couldn't afford to buy anything extra special for you. You are 18 now, just move in with your dad if you can. You should also write down your feelings and leave it for your mom and stepdad to read. I doubt they will give you a chance to say all face to face. not the asshole. Edited to add, that's pretty much what happened with my mom and stepdad. Except my stepdad wouldn't let my mom get a job because he wanted a housewife, and the only money my mom received was child support from my dad, which she promptly used on my older siblings. I was the only one that still lived at home at the time, and the only minor mid-teens at the time. After I moved out and started living on my own, Christmas gatherings were always still major disproportionate. Step-siblings would get $1,000 in items at least, if not more. I might get $50, $100 maybe. I was grateful for what I got, but can't say it still didn't sting a little. Then he later on gifted me a $10K car, and my step-siblings were mad they got gifted houses. That he gave me anything like that. I never actually resented my stepdad. To be honest, I just resented my mom a little for putting me in that position. Like, couldn't she have had separate Christmas gift opening sessions? I didn't know ... as far as my father goes. Well, I grew up wishing my mom would finally divorce him so I didn't have to live with him anymore, if that answers that question. Probably why I never really resented my stepdad lol.